Oh shit, what's this? What's this? Is this the new merch? Did it come in? Guys, just to let you know, I'm gonna be having... Yo, what's good, YouTube? You're here with the Prez. Saturday morning, 6:15 a.m. Taking you guys through a full off day. Day in the life of BARNATURALPREZ. Not training today. You guys are gonna see what I eat throughout the day to maintain my calories. Remember, I'm on a bulk right now. You'll see my macros that I posted for the previous week. I've been eating a lot, guys. 3,500 calories minimum every day. Show you a weight update. Like I said, this is 6 a.m. I didn't even get on the scale yet today. First thing I did is came out for this walk in the rain with my dog. So, stay tuned. Full day of eating, bulking progress update, full off day routine. Let's get it. BARNATURALS. Alright guys, just made it back to the crib. About to get a weigh-in in. Told you, Saturday morning off day. It's about 7:15 a.m. Just came back from walking the dog. Let's get on the scale. Waking up this morning, 162. That is a plus 13.3% body fat. This might be the heaviest I've woken up in months now. Remember, guys, I've been eating 3,500 calories every day this week. So the bulk is finally seems to be working. So 162.2, 13.3% body fat. Remember, guys, you want to do a weigh-in first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, preferably after you use the bathroom. So I just went for a walk with my dog, came home, used the bathroom, stepped straight on the scale. Weighing in 162, 13.3% body fat, and it is Saturday, December 5th. I'm going to write that in right now. And you guys can see, look, so this past Thursday, my evening weigh-in was 163.8% body fat. 163.8 pounds at 13.5% body fat. That was an evening weigh-in. The next morning, I dropped down 159.8 down to 12.8%. From evening to night, I went from 13.5 to 12.8. And again, that's on an empty stomach. And now that was yesterday, but now, Saturday morning, might be sticking to the weight. It might be staying on finally. So we woke up 162.2, 13.3% morning weigh-in. So you can see how I track, guys. I'll clean that up. It's hard to write as I record. Stay tuned for the rest of the day. All right, so we're in the kitchen now. It's about 8:10 in the morning. Like I said, you guys saw the weigh-in about an hour ago. Woke up this morning 162 pounds. So this is a full day in the life. You're going to see everything I eat on an off day. You guys know, like I said, I've been eating 3,500 calories a day minimum. Really trying to put on some weight right now. The goal is to get to 170 pounds. So now it's breakfast time. So I'm going to be training for 3 straight hours. I'm not going to have time to get any snacks in or anything. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take in a high protein, high fat meal because that's going to satisfy me and last the longest. It's going to satiate me for the longest amount of time. Remember, carbohydrates are going to be broken down and digested pretty fast. Even if you're taking simple, slow digesting carbohydrates, they're going to burn through those stores. They're going to make you hungry again. High fat, high protein is going to satiate you longer. So what I got going now, like I always, guys, I got about 12 ounces of bone broth here. We're going to heat it up. We're going to heat this bone broth up. Let it cook for about 3 minutes. I already had the pot hot. And now, guys, you know, I'm big on my eggs in the morning. You got to get your protein in. So, do not feel like cooking. So what I'm going to be doing this morning, I'm going to be downing raw eggs. I'll grab myself a water and show you guys how I do it. So, simple, literally. Keep it going. Look. Listen, guys, taste is temporary. And when you're downing raw eggs, there's literally not much taste to it. You're not chewing the food. Eggs are slimy. They're soft. They're full of fat and protein. You're going to put them, you're going to shoot them down, they're going to go down your throat easily. So, one more tip, guys. When I'm doing raw eggs, I'm always getting organic grass-fed eggs, right? One tip, I always like to rinse my eggs off. First little bit of warm water, and then I'll always spray my eggs with white vinegar. I'll spray my shells with white vinegar. It's the shells where you have the possibility of getting the contamination on organic eggs most of the time. You don't got to worry about salmonella from the yolk. It's the shells. Remember, if you're getting organic grass-fed eggs, most of the time they're coming straight from the chicken, and they pack them up for you. So you may have some dirt, some contamination on the eggshell itself. So to be safe, A little bit of white vinegar on each shell. Rinse it off. Dry the shell off. And look, all we're gonna do, we're gonna crack one raw egg at a time. No shells, one raw egg. Look, I'm gonna take one sip of water. Back up, please. Done. Easy. I got 3 more to go. So I'm gonna wash all 3 of these right now together. First, spray them down with vinegar. Rinse them off. Dry them a little bit. All right, let's go. Number 2. Remember, I keep the water in my mouth. Take one sip. Swallow it all together. 2 down, 2 to go. We got the broth heating up. No sauerkraut this morning. I have it on deck. Just didn't feel like having any right now. Ooh, got a little shell in that one. You gotta get the shell out. You don't want to drink the shell, even though, like I said, the shells of organic eggs. So listen, guys, let me tell you one more tip. Keep it going. All right, so when you're using organic pasture-raised eggs, right, you guys will notice the eggshells will be tough. When you're getting white factory-farmed eggs, they're usually weak and brittle. That's due to the low mineral content of an unhealthy chicken most of the time. When you're getting a healthy raised chicken feeding off their natural pastures, the bugs, the grass, the stuff that they're supposed to eat, no soy, no grains, they're going to develop high, dense mineral shells, very thick shells, more minerals. So personally, I don't eat the shells, but I know people that do blend them up. What I do is I'll give my dog the shells. The shells are very high minerals, good for the dog. So egg number 3, 1 sip of water. Easy. 1 more to go. No shells. Alright, that's 4 eggs down. This soup is, come over here and show it. It's almost about boiling. I'm going to shut it off in about 1 minute, right before it starts boiling. Now, in case you guys are wondering, supplements I take on the regular. Every morning, after I eat breakfast, I take a few supplements. So what you're going to see here is, I have 1 vitamin E pill, 1 vitamin D pill, which I only take vitamin D in the fall, winter months when I'm not in the sun as often as so if I'm in the summertime, training in New York, 90% of my days are spent outside. From like April till October I'm outside, I usually don't take vitamin D because I'm getting high levels of vitamin D from the sun. When I'm in the fall, winter months, I'll take 1 vitamin D a day, 1 vitamin E, and now here I have magnesium. 500 milligrams each, so I take 1,000 milligrams in the morning, and these are 1,000 milligram each vitamin C. So I'm taking 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C, 1,000 milligrams of magnesium, 1,000 IUs of vitamin E, I think it is, and I think whatever this vitamin D, 1,000 IUs or 500, whatever it is measured out to. Throughout the day, I don't take any more supplements. At night, after I eat my dinner, I will take 3 more vitamin C's, maybe 2 depending. So for a total of 4,000 to 5,000 milligrams of vitamin C. I told you guys, all the research of the benefits of vitamin C, the antioxidants, the immune support, it comes from high doses. 1,000, 2,000 milligrams a day is not going to do it. You want to get that high dose. So I take about 4,000 to 5,000 milligrams minimum a day. And besides that, at night, I'll also take another 1,500 milligrams of magnesium. So I'll take 1,000 milligrams of magnesium in the morning, and then another 1,500 in the evening. Now, you want to take the majority of magnesium post-workout. That's what's really going to help you in the recovery process. So I take 1,000 milligrams prior to training in the morning, and then 1,500 at night, which is 1.5 times that I take the amount I take in the morning. So I just downed the 4 raw eggs. I got the bone broth ready to go. I'm gonna pour this into a bowl, and this is gonna be the breakfast of the day. I'm gonna be training from 9 to 12, so it's 8:15 in the morning now, so I'm gonna be training in about 45 minutes, and this meal will sustain me for the next minimum 4 hours, because I'm not gonna be done till 12, then I'm gonna have to get up here and cook another meal. So stay tuned for meal number 2. You guys will see some of my training clips. Let's go. Alright, so we're still in the kitchen, still eating our breakfast meal. I still got the broth here. But like I said, I got clients 9 to 12. So I gotta prep my next meal. I wanna be ready to eat when I'm done training, so I'm gonna be hungry. So it's gonna be about 4 hours from now. Sipping on my broth here. So what do I got here? I got about 10 ounces of grass-fed filet mignon. That's a tenderloin steak, grass-fed local. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna marinate it, let it sit for the next 4 hours while I'm training. And then when I get out later, I'll be ready to cook it. So, all I'm gonna use first things first, salt. Remember, salt will preserve the meat. It's a preservative. So, if you're gonna be leaving your meat out, definitely salt your meat. You don't want this to oxidize. You don't want it to go bad. So, we're gonna throw salt first. Pepper. Pepper. Both sides. I'm gonna throw some garlic. I'm heavy on the garlic, guys. I like my shit garlicky. I'm gonna throw some garlic powder. Both sides. And last but not least, I got this chili lime seasoning that I like to throw on also. Gives a little, not really a spice, but a little kick to it. So I'm gonna throw a little bit on both sides there. And to top it off, I got from the new Primal Kitchen, Noble Made. No sponsorship, no affiliation, but I like this sauce a lot. Really good macros. 0 fat, 4 carbs, 3 grams of sugar only. So not too bad. I'm not gonna weigh this out, guys. I'm not too meticulous with my sauces. I don't really track them that often. If a couple calories like that are gonna kill me, then I'm doing something wrong. So I'm gonna just season it like that. Then we're gonna flip it around. Let both sides get some sauce on it. And this is, again, 10 ounces, grass-fed beef tenderloin, also known as filet mignon. Very lean cut of beef, one of the leanest cuts you could get. Normally on an off day, I'd be having a lot fattier cut of meat. A ribeye, something, maybe a Delmonico. I don't have that on deck. I got this filet. So definitely going to take advantage of it. And again, it's a bigger cut. It's 10 ounces, so it's going to give me a decent amount of calories, a lot of protein for sure. And I had a pretty high-fat breakfast, the 4 raw eggs, and I got 10 ounces of this bone broth. And you can see there's a lot of marrow, a lot of fat on the top of this bone broth right now. So my fat content is going to be high for the morning as well. So the next meal is going to have this steak in it. Not sure what I'm going to make with it yet. Stay tuned for meal 2 after I'm done training. And like I said, you'll see some training clips. Let's get it. Alright, so it's about 10 to 9 right now. I got to train in 10 minutes. So right before I go down, I'm going to make myself a black coffee, sip on that for the first few minutes of while I train also. Remember, I'm not going to be eating until after 12 p.m. now. You guys just saw the meal I had. So now I'm going to throw in 1 pod, 8 ounces. I only drink 2 cups of coffee a day max, guys. Let me get dressed, get ready to go. Oh shit, what's this? What's this? Is this the new merch? Did it come in? Guys, just to let you know, I'm gonna be having, all my tees came in. I got tees, black tees, white tees. We got gray long sleeves. We got gray long sleeves. We got hoodies. We got hoodies. Listen, guys, go get yourself something. They'll be on the website this week. If you guys want something, you can message me on Instagram, send me an email, and we can work it out and I can send it to you directly. These are the hoodies. This is the BARNATURAL logo made by a fan. Thank you for that. This is standing on all the back of my gear right now. We got the Live Above the Bar with the muscle up silhouette. So guys, like I said, we got black hoodies, black short sleeve tees, white short sleeve tees, gray long sleeves, black long sleeves. More colors coming soon. Stay tuned for that. I appreciate the support. Now I got my coffee ready and I'm about to go downstairs for the training session. Remember, I got 3 back-to-back clients, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12. One more time. Zoom in on the logo. And stay tuned for some training clips. Oh, I forgot to mention, guys, I also have tank tops, black tank tops available also. I got sizes from small to extra large in all the clothing. Some t-shirts, double XL. I got double XL as the biggest size hoodie, and the smallest size hoodie is a medium. And like I said, guys, everything will be on the website this week. If you guys want something, message me directly on Instagram. Send me an email, barnaturalprez@gmail.com. Leave a comment on the YouTube videos. Stay tuned. Let's go. Alright, so here's the time-lapse clips of my training. This is my first client of the day. I've been working with this guy for about a month right now, and his overall goal is to lose some body fat and build muscle. He came to me as a beginner, and he's been making pretty good progress. Today we're going through a full body, high-intensity workout. It's not circuit-based, but we're throwing in some supersets. Started with shoulders, then we moved on to back, then we hit chest, and then we ended off legs. Alright, here we go. Here's the second session of the day. This is a back-to-back, remember. So here, this is a client I've been working with for now since the summertime. We've been training for about 4 months. I've had him on numerous programs now. We just started a strength building phase. So he's been on a 5x5 block for the last couple of weeks. So now we're working on max strength. We're doing a lot of weighted sets. We did weighted pulls, military press, and weighted dips. So this is a heavy session focused on building muscle and getting stronger. Alright, so this is the last session of the day. I've been working with this lady for about a month now. She came to me as a complete beginner, no prior exercise experience. Her goal was some weight loss and to build some muscle. So this session and the prior sessions that we've been training have been very instructive. We go through the complete basic movement patterns, we're learning the exercises, and every session is a full body session to get the most bang for her buck. What up, what up? Alright guys, it's 12:20. Just finished off my 3 clients. I time-lapsed all 3 sessions. You guys are going to see that. So now it's time to eat. It's literally been 4 hours since I had the raw eggs and the bone broth. And I came from, I'm starting to get hungry now. So what I'm going to have now, you guys saw, I pre-marinated that filet mignon. Now what I just did, what you didn't see, is I chopped the whole thing up into small pieces. Like I said, I didn't know what I was going to make prior. I didn't know what I was going to eat right now. I had these 2 leftover gluten-free corn tortillas. So, like I said, you guys know I eat primarily gluten-free. So when I get my hands on these organic corn tortillas, I like to make some tacos sometimes, depending on what I'm eating. My ground beef, I'll throw eggs in there, because let's face it, sometimes anything you throw in a taco shell tastes better most of the time. So I'm going to throw, like I said, I got 10 ounces of this filet mignon tenderloin. It's chopped up. I'm going to cook it right now. Organic, extra virgin olive oil spray. We're going to cook this steak up. It's going to be quick, guys. This is only going to take about less than 5 minutes to cook up. And I'm very anal about spraying my shit. I don't like grease on my stove. See, my thing is crispy clean right now. And then we're going to put 1 little spray of olive oil on here. And this is going to be to heat up the tortillas. So we're going to keep that on a very low flame. And we're going to put both tortillas on here just to get warm. While we cook the steak, we'll flip them over. So now I'm going to put the steak heat to the medium. Let me grab my spatch, if I have one. Oh, clean spatulas. Alright, so, like I said, this is going to cook pretty fast. It's tenderloin, it's very lean. You don't want to overcook this or it'll dry out. Alright, so, this is meal number 2 of the day. But we're also going to throw in the tortillas. We're going to line them with a little bit. I have an organic spring mix here. I'm just going to throw a few pieces of everything in the tortillas to line the tortillas up before I plate them. And I'll throw a little bit, I don't know, we'll see what sauce I throw up today and decide to throw on. So, it's going to cook up right now. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Stay tuned. Here we go. Plated meal. So, that's 10 ounces of the grass-fed filet mignon, all chopped up, thrown on 2 gluten-free taco shells. Now listen guys, it's a little sloppy. There's a lot of meat in there. So for sure, these are going to be overflowing. Now, I'm going to eat it up. Whatever meat falls out, I'll just eat it up on the side. You'll see the total macros and everything for this meal to follow. And let's see what sauce we're going to choose today. I think I'm going to go with a little bit of pineapple habanero hot sauce just to get that taco vibe going. You already know, so some spice in there. Oh, and what I didn't mention before to you guys, I told you guys about supplements. Remember, told you, all I take is pretty much vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, magnesium, right? What I didn't mention is that I also take now, because since I've been having this injury in my elbow, I've been taking some joint support. This is a little bit of glucosamine, chondroitin, and MSM. Started taking about a week ago. I'll let you guys know how my elbow starts feeling in a while. And I'm going to put this down. Meal number 2 for the day. Let's get it. Alright, meal number 2 down. Total macros for that meal, I'm going to show you guys right now. MyFitnessPal. So total for the day, remember I had 4 raw eggs for breakfast with the bone broth, homemade bone broth. So I've been tracking my bone broth the same for years. It's definitely higher in calories than the one you find in the store. Remember, mine's full of all the fat. I keep all the fat and all the collagen. It gets skims off the bone. I don't take it out. So mine's filled with fat and protein. So breakfast calories total, we're at 486 calories for the breakfast meal. That's 4 raw eggs and the bone broth. Now, that was meal number 1. Meal number 2, I just had 10 ounces of the tenderloin with the 2 tortillas. That's the only 2 things I'm going to track. I do not track lettuce. When I eat lettuce, I will not track this. It's going to be 5-10 calories. Pointless to track. Again, if I go off, if 5 or 10 calories make or break my diet, then I'm doing something wrong overall. Same thing for the sauces. I'm not going to, well, there's no need to track this. It's a 0-calorie hot sauce. So the only 2 things I'm tracking for the lunch, 10 ounces of grass-fed beef, tenderloin, and the 2 tortillas. So you're going to see lunch meal. Total calories, 490. I got 350 calories from that grass-fed beef tenderloin and 140 calories from the 2 tortillas. Total calories for the day, I'm only at 976. So look, guys, I'm eating at 3,500 right now. I got a long way to go. I got at least another 2,500 calories to eat. But this is an off day for me. So during the week, this past week, during the bulk, I was eating 3,500 calories. 99% of the time on an off day, I will eat less. I will consume less calories. Why? Because I'm not burning as much energy. Yes, I train clients, but me personally, I'm not breaking down glycogen. I'm not killing myself during the day. It's going to be a more relaxed day for the rest of the day right now. I'm actually probably going to go car shopping and look for a few cars. So I got at least another 2,000 calories to go. We're only at 976 so far for the day. Stay tuned. We're still in the kitchen. Just finished up that meal still. And I went in the fridge and I forgot I had the Hue bar. So I got half a bar here left. Simple, organic, look, dark cacao, vegan paleo bar. I've been messing with Hue for years now, guys. I mentioned them before on my past stories and videos. So I'm gonna have half this bar right now, 180 calories. I'll track it. It's gonna go towards the rest of the calories for the day. And this is a little snack after the steak tacos that just went down. Shake time, gotta prep for the road. Let's go. You already know. Standard shake, spinach, no oats today, higher fat, lower carb based. Remember, not doing too much exercise today, not burning through glycogen, no need for the extra carbs. So, you already know, guys. Not weighing this, I'm just finishing off this bag right here. Whatever's left in here is what I'm using. I'm going to use the same macros as if it was a full weighed out shake, guys. But today, we're going to wing it. It's a good thing about tracking for so long. You get used to things, you can start eyeing things out. So hopefully this works out. Let's see if I'm winging it correctly. The almond milk. So we got the spinach so far. Peanut butter we're going to throw in. I got no sea moss on deck right now. So we're not having sea moss today. This is going to be a winging it shake. That's what I call winging it on the go. Let's do 1.5 bananas today. 1.5. Whatever it weighs out to. These are rather on the small to medium side. So let's throw 1.5. And I'm going to estimate that's probably going to be around 150 grams of banana. Save the other half for later. Now we're going to throw in 1 scoop of whey, 1 serving of collagen protein also, .9% of the time you see I have sea moss in here. I don't have any sea moss on deck right now, so no sea moss at the moment. What we're gonna throw in next is the almond milk. We're gonna weigh the almond milk now, guys. We don't want it too liquidy. This is the only thing I'm gonna weigh out right now. I just want 8 ounces of almond milk. A little over 8. And now, yo, this is my all-time favorite peanut butter. Any brand's peanut butter, listen, no promo, but listen, Trader Joe's organic crunchy peanut butter salted. They use Valencia peanuts, and look at the ingredients, how all peanuts should be. Organic peanuts and sea salt. That's the only ingredients. Organic Valencia peanuts and sea salt. No oils, nothing else, no fillers, no extra sugar. So we're going to put 1 nice tablespoon of this. It's going to be a little over a serving. Remember, 1 serving of peanut butter is 32 grams. I already got the scale on, so let's just see what this weighs out to on my first shot. And look, it was only 28 grams the first shot. So we're just going to leave it at that. We're not going to OD. Actually, you know what? We're going to top it off a little bit. We'll make it 32, the full 32. Full 32, there we go. So, 1 scoop of whey, 1 serving of collagen, which is 2 scoops. We got whatever spinach was left in the bag. We got 1.5 bananas, estimating about 150 grams. We got 1 serving of peanut butter on the dot, 32 grams. And 8.5 ounces of almond milk. We're going to blend this up, and this is going to be the shake I'm going to take on the go today. Alright, guys. We'll throw this in a mason jar, take it on the go. Alright, guys, told you. So it's an off day, chilling. Right now, this is coffee number 2. I picked up a Starbucks. Right now, I'm en route to a few dealerships. My lease is up right now. Currently, I'm driving a Jeep. I'm actually not driving nothing right now. My girl's driving me around in my car. But lease is up in a few months. Trying to get out of it early before the winter really hits. Go check out a few whips today. So I'm sipping on a black coffee again. This is just a tall blonde roast. And I prepped a shake. Normal shake that I'm always drinking, my green shake. A little something different. You guys will see the clip for that also. And I'm going to drink that shake on the road because I'll probably be out for a few hours now. And I got a lot of eating to do, so stay tuned. And we are currently in the Lexus dealership. Just test drove the ES. Hearing numbers on it right now. See what they say. On the road, just left the dealership, first stop. You already know, guys, you saw me prepping this. I'm hungry. Listen, I had those 2 meals in so far in the chocolate bar, 2 cups of coffee. Now here's my shake, drinking on the road. I also got half a cut up grapefruit in here. So this is gonna be my meal number 3, which is really meal and well, not really a meal because it's only a shake and a grapefruit. But again, this is probably gonna add another about 500 calories total to the day. So I'll probably be around, I haven't tracked it yet, I'll probably be around 1,500 total now with that chocolate bar that I put in earlier. So I still got another 1,500 calories to go. So we're gonna have a big dinner. Trust me, this is gonna hold me maybe for an hour, maybe for 2-3 hours, and then we'll eat in another meal. See you then. Alright, so in the Infinity dealership now, we're waiting. Just test drove the QX50, that's the truck. So far I drove the truck,
Infinity and the ES Lexus. Definitely feeling the Infinity truck a little better. Lexus, wasn't a real fan of that drive. No pickup on that ES 250. So let's see what they got for the four. Let's see what they got and number wise for the QX50 right now.
Lapse, what you get, Nick?
We got mac and cheese, man. This is the next meal of the day. We're out
I haven't
to eat.
had one of these.
With a couple of hairs right now. Yo, what up, Jack? Say what up to the camera. We're vlogging again. Full day. You're on the full day again. So we got a full grilled lobster here, guys. I got two sides coming. I'm gonna put the macros in. You guys will see. Stay tuned for the sides. Hold up. Full grilled lobster. Next meal of the day. Alright, so here we go. We got the lobster. And I got steamed Brussels on the side. Some mash. And this is an off-day meal right now. You know, I don't have this too often. So, eating this lobster right now. What you got there? Lobster roll. We got lobster everywhere. More lobster.
I finished mine.
That's
it.
Mac and cheese. Yo, shout out to Seawolf. Alright, so just wrapped up dinner. Seen that, had that whole grilled lobster. And I tracked it on my fitness pal. It's coming out pretty low in calories, which I assume, listen, lobster's all protein. There's no really fat in it, but there's butter sauce in there, so there was a little fat. I had the size. Now listen, I'm still under calories for the day, very under. I'm topping it off right now. If anyone's from New York, Martha's Bakery, this is rice pudding right here, guys. I make my own healthy version rice pudding, but this one is just crack. So, a little dessert right now. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing, but rice pudding for now. Track that. I'll be eating another meal when we get home, so stay tuned. Alright, I said I was gonna eat half of this. I don't know, it's looking like the whole thing is gonna be going down. This shit is fire right now.
Look what I got.
We got Jackie over here eating a creme brulee, which is like my second favorite dessert. So shout to Martha's, you already know. Alright guys, here's the end of the night weigh-in. So, just finished eating that rice pudding. Let's get on the scale. See what we coming in at night. 162.2, 13.2. I think that's actually less than what I woke up at, which makes no sense. So, let's try this one more time right now. That was a little weird. I woke up this morning 162, 13.5. Could it be that I lost body fat? Well, I'm actually under calories right now, so it could actually be. Actually could be. So, let's wait till this resets, and I'll step back on it. It'll go off in a minute. So remember, guys, right now, total calories I've been eating for the last week is about 3,500. Put me in that surplus of calories. So right now, off day, total calories for the day is definitely under 3,000 right now so far. I'm about 2,500. And I was going to end the day eating right now. I was not going to eat anymore. I just finished off that meal out, the lobster. Then I had the rice pudding for dessert. But let's do one more weigh-in. Let's see. 162.2 again. 13.1. Alright, we're going to say 13.2. And this morning was 162, 13.3 morning weigh-in. So, saying I'm 162, 13.1, 13.2% body fat, evening weigh-in. Alright guys, that was a full day in the life. I may have another meal. If you do see it, you're going to see it in the clip. Let's go. Stay tuned. So we're back in the kitchen. Look, it's 11 o'clock at night. You guys just seen the weigh-in. 162. That was my evening weigh-in, and that was lower than my morning weigh-in, which never happens. The reason why is because, look, it's an off day, and I'm under calories right now, and I'm in a big deficit for the day. These past couple of weeks, I've been starting at a 3,300 calorie surplus. Then I went up to 35. So these last 2 weeks, I've been eating around 3,500 calories a day, and it's been working. Waking up this morning at 162, 163, whatever it was the heaviest I've woken up in a while now, and that's a good sign. That's a sign that I'm slowly starting to put on weight consistently. And right now, like I just said, you just saw that last meal I ate. I ate out, I had that grilled lobster with the sides, and then I went out and had rice pudding. That capped me off, tracking and everything, at about 2,500 calories for the day total, which leaves me at a deficit of around 750 to 1,000 calories, depending if I'm eating around the 3,300 or 3,500 calorie mark. Even if I'm eating 3,300 or 3,500 calories. So right now I'm still in about a 750 to 1,000 calorie deficit. To be honest with you, I'm not even that hungry right now. It's 11 o'clock at night and I'm going to go to bed soon. But I want to get a little closer to that 3,000 calorie mark, which is my maintenance calories. I'm still going to be in the deficit for the day, but I want to get one more meal under my belt, so I'm going to mix 2 flavors of my favorite cereal right now, guys. No affiliation, Magic Spoon. And if you guys know, they put out their flavors, so I'm going to have their fall flavors. So I'm mixing cinnamon with salted caramel. I'm going to mix about 40 grams, which is about a serving and a half. One serving is 28 grams. So I'm going to throw 40 grams of this with some almond milk to wrap up the night. So full macros for the day will be on the screen after this. And this is a full day of eating, a little full day of off day. You guys saw what I do on my off day, training clients, out chilling. I went car shopping and everything. So stay updated for that, what I end up getting. And I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more of these full day in the life, full day eating videos. And again, this is an off day, so I'm in a actually I'm in a big deficit right now at the moment. But by the end of the day, when I'm done having this cereal, is going to give me around another 250 calories for the day. Put me a little closer to that 3,000 calorie mark for a deficit of my current bulking calories around probably like 500-600 for the day. So stay tuned. Peace out. BARNATURALS. Sorry about the clip size here, but you can see total calories for the day. I hit 2,886, which puts me at about a 700 calorie deficit from the current 3,500 that I've been eating.
And here is the morning weigh-in. Let's get it, guys. See what we're working with this morning. Alright, so waking up 160.4, which is expected. I usually always wake up less than what I went to bed at. And last night I went to bed 162.2. That was the evening weigh-in. After the full off day of eating, waking up, I think you said 12.9% body fat. That's a decrease from the entire day yesterday. And remember, guys, I did not eat full 3,500 calories yesterday. I only hit about 2,800. You guys saw the macros. So this is Sunday morning weigh-in after an off day of eating. And the trend is still actually going up. 160.4 is a morning weigh-in. Is up from the previous morning weigh-ins of about 159.8. Right there. That was an evening weigh-in. And then we have yesterday's morning weigh-in, 162, which is down a little bit. But 160 this morning is not too bad of a weigh-in to start. All right, guys. Let's mark it off. Stay tuned for the next one. So that's a full off day of eating. You guys seen, even though I train clients, I kept the calories slightly lower than normal. And kept it pretty light for the day. No need to overeat, especially if you're not going to be breaking down glycogen, guys. Be smart with it. No need to gain all that excess fat when it's not necessary. Hope you enjoy these videos. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget, let me know what you want to see next. Peace out. BARNATURALS.